My little signal so I know where to edit to. Okay. So today's program is 2B. So obviously goes with the other program we recorded 2A, and then we put the two together to make 2. Right, so big toe, little toe, heel in contact with the floor. Weight in the centre of your feet, knees relaxed. Just ease your kangaroo's tail down on the floor. Your elbows become heavy and they sink, and they cause your baton to rise up as if by itself. Reach around a big soap bubble. Just be careful not to burst that bubble. Tongue on the roof of your mouth. Relax your knees. Shoulder blades down and to the side. Rest your chin on an invisible apple and your head suspended as if by a cord from the ceiling. Then visualize a ball of energy in the center of that circle and rotate horizontally, pushing energy down your left arm, through the baton and up the right. Off we go. And reverse, rotate the other way, pushing energy down your right arm, through the baton and up the left. Then keep your shoulder blades open, push your spine back, chin on your apple, drive your head back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gently release. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep squeezing together and then slide your shoulder blades into your back pocket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Release. Roll your shoulders back and down. Sit in your kangaroo's tail. Expand your chest in all directions. Lengthen your neck. 1. Keep expanding. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then come to goat riding stance. Just hip width and a half. Bend your knees, push your bum back as if you're going to sit on a chair behind you that's a bit too far away for you to reach, and your toes should be coming off the floor. Keep pushing your bum back. Push your arms in the opposite direction, lifting your thumbs to the ceiling. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Relax. Come to a riding horse. May need to slightly angle your feet out, depending on the flexibility of your hips. And then sit back and just relax. A nice squat position. And we just hold that nice and comfortably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And relax. Get a bit more flexibility in the hips. Get a bit lower if we can.
Gravity pulls me down.
Okay, it's very hot today, so don't wait for me to tell you if you need to have a break or take a drink. Just take one. Okay. Right. Need to click on that. Oh, we haven't done our next, have we? Our next, sorry. So lengthen your head. Turn as far as you can towards the window till your head locks. Hands on the other side. Try and push your head to the front. So using your hand to resist. Should be hard work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Completely relaxed. You should be able to take your head round another couple of inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. hands on your head, and then ease your head round another couple of inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, release. Lengthen your neck, turn as far as you can the other way till your head locks. Hands on your head, try and turn your head to the front. 1, 2, keep pushing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, completely relaxed. Take your head another couple of inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hands on your head and ease your head round another couple of inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Relax and drive your head back till it sticks. Hands on your forehead. Push your head forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Completely relaxed. Take your head back another couple of inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then gently release. So okay, we're going to continue practicing what we did the other class, and that's, imagine, let's just have a little practice before we start. You're holding a soap bubble. The baton has now become a soap bubble. And you just gently squeeze just enough to feel that bubble distort slightly, and then relax. And again, once more, just the gentlest of pressures, and relax. Once more, the gentlest of pressures, and relax. Okay, and then relax your hands down there. In that position, take the baton in one hand. You should feel a strong tingling sensation in your hands, because that's activated your energy. The difficulty is when you're doing quite a dynamic move, is to not over press. It's a gentle press. Okay? And I'm calling that express and gather. So you express with a slight press, gather, and you release. So off we go. Ring the bell. We do this one a lot for our starting movements. So keep your heels together as you breathe in. We come up on the balls of your feet, and breathe out as you come down. And you express on the in-breath. So off we go, and express. And gather, breathe out. And in, express. And gather. 3, express. Right on the balls of your feet. Gather, slowly lower your heels, touch now. 4, in. Spread the elbows and out. 5, in and out. 6, in and out. 7, in and out. 8, in and out. 9, in and out. 10, in and out. 11, in and out. Slowly lower your heels. Final one, in and out. And relax. The breathing and the expression is, I will say now, a little more advanced than that. We're just doing like simplified version now. And as we go on, gradually makes it a little bit more sophisticated, but that'll do for now. Okay, same thing, touch heaven, touch earth. So a nice gentle squeeze as you come up, and then relax. So squeeze on the in-breath, Off we go. From here, breathe in. 2, lift the heels. Out, heels down. Keep your body upright. Squat. In. And out. And in. And out. 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 And in, nice and smooth, right in the balls of the feet. Out, relax. And put your heels down. Okay, next moves are not done with the metronome. They're nice and fluid, keeping everything nice and relaxed. Let's get everything moving around the body. Still warming up. Still warming up. Okay. So nice and relaxed. Center of your body, third eye. 3 fingers below your navel, down the end. Headlights stay forwards, your hips don't move, and it's just a nice, big, relaxed circle. Okay? Going towards the window first. Feet parallel, weight in the center of your feet, knees relaxed, kangaroo's tail, chin on your invisible apple, all your things I normally talk about. So off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we're going to reverse, but when we do it, just remember the weight of the baton opens your elbows. Look, the weight of your elbows lifts the baton. The weight of the baton, weight of the elbows. So there should be hardly any effort at all. This it should almost do itself. Okay, so towards the wall first. Nice and relaxed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And lovely. Riding a horse. Next, we go straight to monkey dances. Now, this is from a deep squat to a normal riding horse. It's not from a normal riding horse to straight legs. Okay, so get your normal riding horse first, so knees bent. And then we sit right down. And what we're going to do is twist as we rise up. So you go wall, window, 2, window, 3, window, 4, window, 5, window, 6, window, 7, window, 8, window, 9, window, 10, window, 11, window, 12, window, and relax, kick your heels down. Okay, next, dragon thrust. And it's not just you throwing your arms forwards, you're going to do it properly. So my elbows sink my body weight, and as the baton comes forward, it brings my body forward. As I draw in, I draw the leg in. Same thing the other side. So everything's nice and fluid. Make sure your rear heel stays down. So off we go. Nice and relaxed. So I'm going to start wall. I'm going to say wall, window. Off we go. 1 and across. 2 and across. 3 and across. 4 and across. 5 and across. 6 and across. 7 and across. 8 and across, 9 and across, 10 and across, 11 and across, 12 and across, and relax. Okay, next, throw the sack of coal over your shoulder, throw the sack of coal over your shoulder. Okay, so as I throw it over this shoulder, my body moves that way, weight on this leg, and then as I throw it over the other side, moves to the other side. Okay, so start eagle stance, smile, that's it, good. Off we go. And remember, your elbows heavy to make the movement. Off we go. 1 and across, and 2 across, and 3 across, and 4 across, and 5 across, and 6 across, and 7 across, and 8 across, and 9 across, and 10 across, and 11 across, and 12 across, and relax. Okay, and now you're going to this time twist, okay, and then twist the other way. Okay, so it's almost like throwing it over your shoulder, but you are with a twist, and your rear heel can raise on this one. Okay, come on, it's not that bad. Smile, good. Okay, off we go. 1 and across, 2 cross, 3 cross, 4 cross, 5 cross, 6 cross, 7 cross, 8 cross, 9 cross, 10 cross, 11 cross, 12 cross, and relax. Okay, that's our warm-up finished. Good, everybody warming up? Thank you. Okay, now remember when we're doing these movements, when we're doing like a part A or a part B, we're focusing a little bit more on trying to get everything correct, okay? A little bit more technical. So the first one we're going to do is dragon curls its tongue. So we're in dragon stance, and you imagine you have 3 circles in front of you, or 3 globes, 3 spheres, whatever you want. So you go under the bottom one and you draw back, between the top 2, over the top one, between the top 2, between the bottom 2, and scoop under. Okay? Right. If anything goes wrong, the secret is just keep moving. Okay, it'll sort itself out later. This is to activate the 3 down here, the 3 energy centers. So come into your dragon stance and then drift back into your duck. Off we go. Forwards. 1, 2, 4 between the bottom 2. Between the top 2. Over the top 1. Between the top 2. Between the bottom 2. And scoop under the bottom 1. Between the bottom 2. Between the top 2. Over the top 1. Between the top 2. Between the bottom 2. And scoop under. Between the bottom 2. Between the top 2. Over the top. Between the top 2. Between the bottom 2. scoop under, between the bottom two, between the top two, over the top, between the top two, between the bottom two, scoop under, and then draw back to the belly, and reverse between the bottom two, and back, between the bottom two again, and back through the top two, over the top one, between the top two, between the bottom two, and under the bottom one, between the bottom two, between the top two, over the top, between the top two, between the bottom two, just drifting nice and slowly over the bottom one, between the bottom two, between the top two, keep the legs moving, and over the top, between the top two, between the bottom two, and under the bottom one. Last set, between the bottom two, between the top two, over the top, between the top two, between the bottom two, and finish. And then we do the same thing the other way. So we're going to scoop under first, under the bottom one first. Try and remember to coordinate this soft, gradual movement of your legs back and forth. So you're working your legs as much as your arms on this one. Your arms are hardly moving. It's more the movement of the body that's making the action. So off we go. So scoop under the bottom one, between the bottom two, between the top two, over the top, between the top two, between the bottom two, scoop under, between the bottom two, between the top two, over the top, between the top two, between the bottom two, scoop under, between the bottom two, between the top two, and over the top one, between the top two, between the bottom two, scoop under the bottom one, between the bottom two, between the top two, over the top, between the top two, between the bottom two, and scoop under, between the bottom two, between the top two, over the top, between the top two, between the bottom two, scoop under, finish the circle, and then over the bottom one, and finish the circle, and between the bottom two, between the top two, over the top, between the top two, between the bottom two, and over the bottom one. Between the bottom two, between the top two, over the top, between the top two, between the bottom two, and over the bottom. Between the bottom two, between the top two, over the top, between the top two, between the bottom two, over the bottom. Last set. Between the bottom two, between the top two, over the top, between the top two, between the bottom two, over the bottom, and finish. Goes together. Breathe in and breathe out. So we're going to stick with those three spheres again, and I'm going to do this one facing that way, okay? Because it'll probably be easy for you. I'm going to use a stance called B stance. So it's not eagle. Eagle, your feet are apart. B stance, your feet are together and your knees are bent. So you never straighten your knees throughout this one. And the movement is this. I'll show you from the front. So we go round the bottom circle, round the middle circle, round the top circle, round the middle circle again, round the bottom circle. Okay, it's easy enough, right? But as your arms go this way, your legs go the other. Okay, so we are having this is really good exercise for the spine. Okay, spine moves like a wave. Okay, so just have a little practice. Your knees go in one way, your arms go in the other. That's it, lovely. Oh, I can see you in your salsa classes now. Yeah, okay. Good. Okay, so now we've got the movement. Of course, it's quite slowly. So it goes 4 beats as you go on. Out for 2, back for 2, out for 2, back for 2. Okay? With these last 2 exercises, I'm not bothered talking you through the breathing, okay? Because that makes it too complicated. So just keep the tongue on the roof of your mouth and just breathe normally. Okay? So off we go. So with the back to you, so we're going to go to the left-hand side or the window side first, this side. Off we go. In, so this side and back. Round the middle. Out and back. Round the top. And back. Continue around the top. And back. Round the middle. And back. Round the lower. And back. Bit lower. And back. Middle. And back, upper, and back, right across, and back, left, and back, right lower, and back, and lower, and back, middle, and back, up, and back, over, and back, middle, and back, lower, and back, lower, and back, middle, and back, up, and back, up, and back, middle, and back, lower, and back, last set, out, and back, middle, and back, up, and back, over, and back, middle, and back, lower, and back, reverse, lower, and back, middle, and back, up, and back, over, and back, middle, and back, lower, and back, lower, and back, middle, and back, upper, and back, over, and back, middle, and back, lower, and back, lower, and back, middle, and back, upper, and back, over, and back, middle, and back, lower, and back, last set, lower, and back, keep the knees bent, middle, and back, go in the opposite direction, head, and back, over, and back, middle, and back, belly, and back, and relax, and keep your heels down. Good one for your ankles as well, ankle strength. So we'll have a little recall, I think. So shoulder spread, sit in your kangaroo's tail, and breathe in, breathe out, down your center line. So the next one, we drift in. As you breathe in, we come to this position. As you breathe out, sit on your kangaroo's tail, you turn your waist, but not your knee or your hips. This hip will roll back, but the hips are still, so you can see this hip hasn't moved. So it's just opened. So it's in, out, in, and out. And then we step the opposite way, okay? 80% weight on the bent leg. Sit in your kangaroo's tail. Off we go. Breathe in and out. Twist. In and out. In, gather. Out, express. In, gather. Out, relax. And in, gather. Out, express, elbows sink. In, gather, elbows spread. Out, relax. In, gather. Out, express. In, gather. Out, relax. In, gather. Keep that knee still, out, express, twisting towards the wall. In, gather. Out, express. Drift to the wall. In, gather. Out, turn, express. In, gather. Out, relax. Last set. In, gather. Out, express. In, gather. Out, relax. In, gather. Out, express. In, gather. out, relax. Now, final standing one from here. Eagle stance, breathe in, you hug your bubble. Breathe out, you lift your chalice to the heavens to receive all those blessings in your chalice. Breathe in, hug your bubble again. Breathe out, lean over the gate to feed the dog. Okay? Breathe in, hug your bubble again. So we go from the sublime to the ridiculous. Right, okay. Life's like that. You express. Yep, when you express, is that yes? Yeah.
Squeeze.
Yeah, okay. So you breathe in, you gather. Breathe out, you express. Breathe in, you gather. Breathe out, you express. Okay, so we're expressing on the out breath, basically. Off we go. Breathe in through the nose, tongue on the roof of the mouth. Breathe out, express. Breathe in, hold your bubble as you gather. Breathe out, feed the dog. Keep your knees relaxed. 2, in, gather. Out, express to the heavens. In, gather. Out, express to the earth. 3, gather. Express. In, gather. Express. 4, gather. Express, gentle squeeze. And gather. Express, gentle squeeze. 5, gather. Express. And gather. Express. 6, gather. Express. And gather. Express. 6, gather. Express. Gather. Express. Final 1. Gather. Express. Gather. Express. Gather. And relax. Doing this gentle expressing and release. After a while, the back starts to feel like it's something alive. If it's still feeling like it's a dead piece of wood, we need to work a bit more. Grab your mats. Okay. So we're going to row the boat like we normally do. So we lean back 45 degrees, elbows spread, and we express as we come forward. So we gather as we breathe in, express as we come forward. Okay. Right, off we go. And gather. Express. 2, gather. Express. 3, gather. Express. Gather. Express. And gather. Express. And gather. Express. Gather. Express. Gather. Express. And gather. Express. Gather. And relax. Put your attention on your belly. Breathe in, roll the ball forwards. Breathe out, roll it back again. Then spread your legs, not too wide, depending on the flexibility of your hips. If your hips are very flexible, you can go able to go quite wide. If not, then do a narrower position. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to work through shuttles. We're going to breathe in, we're going to drift back, forwards, back, turn to the side. And when I'm going to say, when I say towards the left foot, I don't want you to bend down and try. Your body stays the same height. Body stays the same height. Okay? Everybody happy with that? Off we go. Breathe in. Breathe out forwards. Breathe in. To the left. Breathe in. And forwards. Breathe in. To the right. Breathe in. And forwards. Breathe in. To the left. Breathe in. And forwards. Make sure you're really leaning back 45 degrees. Breathe in. And right. Breathe in. And forwards. Breathe in. And breathe out, relax. Time's getting on a bit, so I'm putting a few of these reps short. If you do it at home, of course you can always add more. Right, okay. Next, this one that foxes everybody. Feet together. You've got to do this one seat, okay? Baton on your feet. Then your arms go through your legs. Fingers hold the baton, and then we just lift your legs and lower. Not necessary to rest them on the floor in between. Just keep this nice movement going. Okay? So, get your point of balance. And in, lift. Out, lower. 2, in, lift. Out, lower. 3, lift. And lower. 4, lift. And lower. 5, lift. And lower. 6, lift. And lower. 7, lift. And relax. Okay. Put your attention in your belly, imagine a ball of energy. Breathe in, roll the ball forwards. Breathe out, roll it back again. Okay, so aligning our backs for the next one. So bend your left leg, right leg straight. As you breathe in, arms above your head, raise your leg. Breathe out, take it to the side. Breathe in, lift. And breathe out, lower. 4 beats for each movement. Okay. Off we go. Breathe in, lift, gather. Breathe out, express to the side. In, gather. Out, lower, but don't allow your foot to touch the floor. Breathe in, lift. Out to the side. Breathe in, lift. Out, lower. 3, lift to the side and lift and lower. Final one, and in, lift out to the side and lift out, relax. And we swap over, same thing the other way, straight leg and lift out to the side and lift and lower. 2, lift out to the side and lift out, lower. 3, lift out to the side and lift out, lower. Final one, lift and out to the side and lift and finish. Draw your knees in, bend your knees, draw your heels as close to your bum, and this is for 6 seconds. We're going to just curl up and do a nice cat stretch, really pushing to the top. If you want, you can squeeze your bum as you get to the top and then relax. Make sure each vertebra touches on the way down. So if you're seated, just do the arm movements to get the breathing practice in, okay? Lifting, spreading the elbows on the in-breath and back down, elbows down on the out-breath. So off we go. And breathe in, curl. For 6, breathe out, lower. And in. Really get those hips nice and high. And out, slowly lower. And lift. Right up on your shoulders and out. And lift and out. And lift and lower. And lift and lower. Final one, lift and lower. Heels together, close to your bum. So even if you're seated, you can do this, draw the heels below your bum, and you're going to take your knees one way. As you breathe in, breathe out, draw them back again. Off we go. Breathe in left. Breathe out back. Keep your shoulders flat on the floor. Right, in and out. Left in and out. Right in and out. Left in. Hold it there, breathe out. Breathe in, hold it there. Breathe out, straighten. Right in. Breathe out, hold it there. Breathe in, hold it there. Breathe out, straighten. Straighten your left leg, put your right heel next to your knee, left foot against your right. Off we go. In and out. To the right. In and out. Left in and out. Right in and out. Left in. Hold it there, breathe out. Breathe in, hold it there. Breathe out, straighten. To the right, in. Breathe out, hold it there. Breathe in, hold it there. Breathe out, straighten. Straighten your left leg, right heel next to your ankle. Feet together, last set. Breathe in, left. Breathe out, straighten. Breathe in, right. Breathe out, straighten. And left. Breathe out, straighten. And right. Breathe out, straighten. Left in. Hold it there, breathe out. Breathe in, hold it there. Breathe out, straighten. Breathe in to the right. Breathe out, hold it there. Breathe in, hold it there. Breathe out, relax. Just relax a moment. And then we roll over onto our face. With your arms outstretched. You can't do this one seated. So on this one, as you breathe in, you lift your legs, keep them as straight as you can, pushing your heels away, breathe out lower. Breathe in, lift your body, breathe out lower, breathe in, lift them both at the same time. Okay. So off we go, legs first, breathe in, lift, breathe out lower, body lift, breathe out lower, breathe out both together, breathe out lower, breathe in legs, breathe out lower, breathe in body, breathe out lower, breathe in both together, lift, and breathe out, relax. Tuck your knees under and have a nice stretch. And come to a kneeling position. Wait for your head to clear. Standing position. And hop your mat away. So bear stance. And off we go. So this time as you breathe in, same as we did for part A, as you breathe in, as your arms come forward, your weight comes on, drifts on to the balls of your feet. As your arms continue their journey, your weight, center of your feet, as you breathe out, stays in the center of your feet. So it's ball of the feet, center of the feet, not heels. Ball of the feet only as far back as the center of your feet. Sit on your kangaroo's tail. Shoulders slide down your back and spread. Chin rests on your invisible apple. Tongue on the roof of your mouth. Smile on your face and a song in your heart. And off we go. And breathe in onto the balls of your feet. Breathe out down your center line. In. Out. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. In, out. Now just around your belly. In, weight on the balls of your feet. Out, push down, compressing energy into your belly. And 2, in, forwards. And out. 3, in. And out. 4, in and out. Now we're just going to use the shoulders, leave your arms hanging there. It's important you really sit in your kangaroo's tail when you're pushing your shoulders down. We want to be compressing into the belly, not causing you to flip your bum out. Right. So arms relaxed, nice handshake, tongue on the roof of your mouth. Breathe in, shoulders forwards and up. And back and down, really push and press that energy into your belly. In, forwards and up. Out, back and down, push. 3, forwards and up. Out, back and down. Final 1, in, forwards and up. Back and down. Relax, just allow your energy to settle, put your attention in your belly, put a big smile there. And heels together. Well done, everyone.